Hello everybody, my name is buzzycombs and welcome back to the 100 Baby Challenge. Today, I'm going to get married, but before I do that, I need to add some finishing touches to my house. And the first thing I need to do is add some windows. So let me just grab a little bit of sand from this riverbed, and hopefully 18 sand should be enough. Now, I would like to chuck this into the furnace, and while it's doing that business, I would like to see how exactly can I make a glass blower's workbench. So I need a piece of glass, a piece of iron, 4 wood, a crafting table, a brick block, and a blast furnace. And oh my goodness, that's expensive. Do I even have enough iron for that? Technically, yes, but I also really want to make some iron tools and whatnot. So I think I'm gonna go and quickly find myself some surface level iron. And I may have gotten a little bit carried away with this iron gathering expedition because I now have 27 raw iron. But who's to complain about more iron? And now I need to smelt cobblestone into stone and then turn that stone into smooth stone. And now I can make the glass blower's workbench. And once I turn all of my glass into glass panes, I can use this magnificent thing to create some cool fancy glass patterns. And now with this, I'm going to fill in... Oh, that's the wrong glass. Oh no, please tell me it drops. Oh, thank goodness it does. So the actual glass I want to make are these ornate leaded glass panes, and I wanted to make these because they've got that cute little outline around them and the textures merged together, which looks awesome. So I'm just going to fill in all of my windows like so. And next, I think I need myself a door so I don't have any creepy crawlies wandering on in. But I don't just want to make a normal door, as I would also like to make myself a carpenter's workbench because I love me some block variation. And so with this lovely carpenter's table, I am going to make myself some cherry doors and convert them into something extraordinary. And that item will be these screened cherry doors. And bam! Alright, so now the exterior of my house is technically complete. I still gotta figure out what I'm going to do for the back walls and so on. But for now, I'm very, very pleased with the front. Now, I've been doing a little bit of brainstorming, and while I'm not exactly sure what I want to do for the bedroom, I think it could be cool to wall off this little center point just so I have a nice little narrow hallway into the rest of the house. And from here, I think it'll be cool to actually build this up by a single layer and have my room be over here. And I think it'll also probably be a good idea to wall it off. And I am going to upgrade eventually to a double bed, but for now, it's just a single one, just like me. And now I believe I will squeeze the doorway right here. Ooh, actually, what if instead of having a doorway, I just build like a cute little archway? Yes, that is perfect. Ooh, and then since I'm having this right here, what I could also do is wall off this big section over here and have an even bigger archway. And then I still need to figure out what I'm going to do over here as well. But for now, I think I'm going to hold off on that and instead prioritize on getting myself a wife. Now, really quickly, I'm going to upgrade my armor all back to iron and do the same with my stone tools. Ooh, and while I'm at it, I can also make myself a brand new diamond pickaxe. And now I'm all ready to go off and find my wife. Now, I could go about this in the traditional way and just chat with her until she loves me, but Allison is already sick of me. So instead, I'm going to kindly request that she follows me, bring her to my home, and set my home as her home. But just because she lives in my house doesn't mean we're married yet, because we only have a whopping 26 hearts, and it needs to be 100 if I'm not mistaken. So if I'm not going to do it through talking with her, how exactly are we going to get married? Oh my gosh, what happened? Allison? You're a guard? What? Why have you become a guard? Oh my gosh, your adorable outfit, it's gone. No, this is tragic. So instead of getting to know her like the normal person would do, I am instead going to go into the mines and get myself a bajillion diamonds and win her over with my wealth. But before I even do that, I would also like to turn her into a librarian. And as a librarian, I'm going to trade with her for a Fortune 3 book. And so to do that, I'm going to need myself a book, and I'm fairly certain I'll be able to find myself a book in at least one of the nearby villages. Okay, so I was wrong about the books, but if you look just behind me, I've got plenty of cows, so I can use those guys to make my own books. Sorry, fellas, but I really need the leather. Thank you. And now for some sugarcane. And so with these materials, I can make myself a book. Wait, I need 3 books. Dang it, I need a bookshelf. Be right back. 1 cow, 2 cow, 3 cow, still no leather. And it took 5 cows to get a whopping 2. What the heck? And last but not least, some more sugarcane. All right, and now I can make a bookshelf and finally a lectern, which I'm going to use to turn Allison into a librarian. Wait, I just ran into a really big pickle. Even if I get the freaking Fortune 3 trade, I don't even have any emeralds to trade with. Okay, so what I need to do is get myself a flexion table and find somebody to turn into a Fletcher. And now I can trade for sticks. I get myself a bunch of emeralds. Yes.
One eternity later.
And now it is time for the tedious task of even getting that Fortune 3 in the first place. Allison, what are you wearing? What happened to your clothes? Well, crazy clothes or lack thereof aside, it's time to get to trading and try to get myself some Fortune 3. Yes, Fortune. Yes, I've got Fortune 3. And even though this library outfit is really cute, I would still love if Allison was wearing her adorable little flower crown outfit. So what I'm going to do is get myself a few pieces of string, a few pieces of iron, and in here, I'm going to make myself a needle and thread. And with this, I can change her outfit back to the one I fell in love with. And now I need to make myself an anvil. And now with this, I'm going to merge my diamond pickaxe with this Fortune 3 book and get to strip mining. All right, so I've ended up strip mining for a really long time. And I ended up making a really long tunnel with several twists and turns to avoid lava lakes upon lava lakes. And in the end, I wound up with no food, no hunger, and almost 5 stacks of diamonds. So I honestly think this was a mission worthwhile. Now, before I can even begin to win over Allison with my wealth, I first need to focus on getting myself some food. Oh no, I'm almost out of anything food related, but I can cook these potatoes and all will be well. So while those are cooking, I'm going to see just how many diamond blocks I can make with my haul. 35 diamond blocks. That is insane. So now I'm going to quickly munch on a potato and get to winning over Allison with my unspeakable riches. Hello, Allison. How are you today? I'm going to tell you a joke about my mining trip.
Ash tells way better jokes than you ever could.
Oh yeah? Well, can you give as good of gifts as I can?
Thank you so much. I will remember this forever.
Good, because there's plenty more where that came from.
Thank you, but I have enough of this already.
You can have enough diamond blocks? What is wrong with you, Allison? But would you finally accept my flirtation today? I will call the flowers in your hair very pretty.
Don't look at me like that and never say that again.
What? Why? What have I done wrong? No! Well, even though the flirtation attempt didn't go well, we are still able to get married. I just guess she doesn't really like flirting, which honestly I understand. Flirting's kind of weird and awkward, so don't worry, Allison. I won't flirt with you anymore. But, would you like a hug? Can we hug? Yay! She gave me a hug back! Okay, she's a hugger, not a flirter. So now that I am in her good graces, I'm going to craft a wedding ring and also build a wedding arch. And in order to craft a wedding arch, I need 2 small flowers and some wooden planks. And I wonder, how would this look indoors? No. So definitely not an indoors item. Oh, maybe you can make like a little garden area over here. Yes, looks perfect. So let me just build this up a couple blocks and set that there. And to make this even better, I'm going to grab those really pretty wildflowers I have, as well as a bunch of lavender. And if I just spatter these around the wedding arch and turn it into something truly magical. Ta-da! Oh, that is so cute. I love it. And now, Allison, if you would so kindly follow me, I would like to ask if you would please marry me.
It's a dream come true. I'll love you forever.
Yes! I have a wife! Yay! And now that I am finally married, I think the last thing I would like to do today is craft myself a deco bench. And to craft a deco bench, it looks like I need myself some wood, a piece of iron, and wooden planks. Oh no, does it all need to be oak? I think it all needs to be oak. What? I don't have any oak wood. Dang it! Let me get some sleep really fast. Oh, Wilson sleeping in our bed. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to kick you out for the night. I need to sleep. And so really quickly, I'm going to go off and find myself an oak tree. And it looks like we have one just over here. Aw, and it's such a bummer too, because this is a really cute tree. Oh well, I have my needs. And so now that I actually have some oak wood, now I can throw it all into this crafting table to make myself a deco bench. Yay! And this deco bench is going to assist me with all of my future decorating needs. Anyways, that is all for today's episode on the Minecraft 100 Baby Challenge. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to let me know by leaving a like and subscribe. And without further ado, thank you all so much for watching, and I guess I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!